There's a bunch of Mark's Cowboys. Smurf radio. I still have one of those by my bedside. It's G.I. Joe.
Oh.
Those are originals.
Oh my god.
Those are originals.
It's the Navy.
Smelling salts.
Yeah. Agreed. It's Action Man.
It's not G.I. Joe.
Atomic Man. His arm's all worn out.
Okay.
A Honda right there. That might be a Matchbox. Look at all the old
Hot
Batmobiles.
Wheels made theirs, but that doesn't look like the Hot Wheels.
What you want? $3 each? I might take a couple of them Batmobiles. I think those might be Ertles.
Oh, sure. Were you able to find it this time?
Says there was a line. I told him you should have stood there because there's no other
There's
bathrooms.
This problem out here. There's no bathrooms in this place.
That being said, though.
Colors. Brown, silver, black, blue.
Yeah.
Hey, no green ones.
Alrighty then. Hey, me and my son just got back from an estate sale and we picked up some pretty cool items. A couple are going to be projects. I know that for sure. But this is something that he wanted, and this is a 1966 Aurora Swedish S-Tank. Quarter scale. 1/4 scale model. Very nice. We did check it and all the parts are there. And what's nice is it has not been molested, which means no kid has tried to build it and give up on it, which is really nice. And then if he chooses to build it, we'll still have the artwork to hang on to. Very cool. Late 70s Matchbox Weasel. Very nice car. It's called a Roll-O-Matic. It's got a little gear in here, so as the wheels turn, the turret will go back and forth. Let's see if I can... There you go. See that? Cool demonstration. And I must say, this obviously wasn't some kid's favorite toy because there is not a mark on this toy. In great condition. It's a Matchbox Roll-O-Matics by the Leslie Company, made in Great Britain, 1976. Very cool. Very cool indeed. This is also a Leslie. I'm gonna need glasses for this one. By the way, another toy that was not a kid's favorite, because as you can see, there's not a mark on that toy there at all. And this is also, this is a hovercraft, number 72. Made in England, 1972 by Leslie. Very, very nice vehicle to add to a collection. I'm going to keep these handy. I may need them. I got more cars coming. And he wanted this one. This is a Leslie, an old Leslie. But you can see that there's a problem with some wheels. However, not the fret. Oh, by the way, all these cars that we just pointed out, these were 25 cents each. And I call that a bargain. But we picked up other Matchbox vehicles to steal wheels off of. Like this one here is going to offer up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's 8 wheels on here. Then 9 wheels available on this one because you got one broken one here. So, when you're going to restore this, it's nice to pick these up and have parts and axles and all kinds of stuff like that. Well, anyway, for a quarter piece, why would you not buy those? Because this one's going to look really nice and kind of a hard one to find, you know, because kids played with these and it's actually quite a nice looking vehicle. So anyway, we have the replacement tires for those for an additional 50 cents. Couple of military patches my son likes to collect. And this stuff is pennies. It costs nothing. And a couple of Topper Johnny Lightning El Caminos, which have seen better days, by the way. However, you see this one used to have doors, a hood, and that's pretty beat. You know, it looks like it's been stepped on a couple times. This one never had the opening doors. a good candidate for restore. And the hood is still there and a present. The only thing missing are 2 real wheels. That's why you buy both of them, because all of the wheels are accounted for on there. And so, yeah, that's actually quite nice. And this will be the restore version right here. And this one here will be my parts donor. So, yeah, stay tuned for that video. But I'm going to have to wait for it to warm up outside, because I don't want to do all that spraying inside the house. I mean, I could, but still, though, it stinks. All right, moving on. We have a 1970 Mattel Hot Wheels Sizzler Fast Track set. And we did check it. It's all there. And yes, there are cars here. Just got your manual. Looks like you got a couple of extra engines in there. There's a Pontiac Trans Am and a 1969 Boss Mustang. So, few loose stickers is all I can see what's wrong with them. Maybe the batteries are done too, but that's not a problem. Those batteries can be manufactured simply by putting LR3s together to create one battery. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Is this is an original battery right there. See, that's nothing but a watch battery, just in a huge casing. So I won't fret that. It's really cool. A couple little mystery items in here too that I don't know what they are, but these little packages here say Japan, and I don't know what that is. So stay tuned. We will be doing a review on this track set by itself. And yeah, so moving right along. Let's not throw these back in here. We'll set them aside. Why risk crushing them now after 50 years? And this is something I got away from a while ago because, well, back in the day I was spending a lot of money on this stuff and a lot of time. I mean, I didn't even see my family. I was in this basement so much. And this used to be a huge train layout down here. But this is a 1940s or 50s. I'll look that up as we're talking here. This is a complete Lionel post-war set. This is the 2026 engine, and I'm sure it's going to need work. And yes, it does have a working smoke unit on it. It has a smoke unit on it. Whether it works or not is remains to be seen. And there's the whistle tender, which means it has a whistle in it. Woo woo, you know. And Trek specialty car. This would come up to a special car here, and this guy would either, you know, toss out boxes, or the door would open. It's a magnetic track you apply power to, and this would come down and allowing that guy to work. A little Lionel caboose. And these gondolas are very sought after. These are Super Duty gondolas. These are very nice. And of course, there's a bunch of track down there, and you know, track connectors to keep your track together, and all that other blah 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 stuff. But anyway, and of course, there's power supply and your manual. But I already have tons of these in my file cabinet. But I'm sure that this and this are going to need work. So there will be a video on restoring these guys here as well. So you will see this running and smoking when it comes time. And we'll get to that in the real near future. So yeah, that's a pretty good haul, I would say. And my grand total that I spent was $83. 83 bucks, you know? I don't think you can touch this engine and tender for less than 110. And that doesn't include the cars or anything else. But you know, I see a lot of fun here in my near future. I think the next thing we're going to have a look at on the bench is going to be the Sizzler set. So that should be a lot of fun. So yeah, folks, stay tuned for more videos. Holla Whip out.